Welcome back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be bringing the revived Warriors team into the Omega Shenron Red Zone stage. We're going to see how this team does. I know Golden Frieza was a kind of like a pretty... He wasn't looked upon very fondly, Golden Frieza and his team right now. And I still think that this team needs a lot more to it, right, to be good. But this is the team we're going to be bringing. We have a Whis item, as we always do. It's a running theme in most of my videos, just in case. I do like making the content more than, I don't know, getting the run through rather than doing the challenge. I think it's just fun to see what the team is capable of. And, you know, I think items are a good part of that. And maybe that's copium on my part. And if you don't enjoy that, I will do challenge runs eventually. I promise. My toes, my fingers aren't crossed on that one. That is a promise to you guys. I will eventually do it. But for now, let's hop into the event. I'm going to cut, and I'll see you guys when we hop in. All right, so here we are with the first rotation. We've got Metal Cooler, which we're probably going to keep in the first slot. I think, honestly, it's fine running it this way. Actually, we have no choice but to keep it in the first slot here, huh? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I think Metal Cooler is going to be a fine unit here. He's only got one dupe into him. My Frieza, actually, I just very recently got 3 dupes into him, so he's almost 100%. So he's cooking there. Let's go ahead and give him these, and then we're gonna go and give Frieza. Actually, no, we want Bojack. Frieza's not even really here for his damage anyway. We're gonna give Bojack these. I think my Bojack's only 55%, but he is gonna be a good. I think if we get a Dokkan Fest Bojack here in the near future, I'd be pretty hyped for that. And that just means Revive Warriors gets a nice buff with this LR Bojack, and then also that Dokkan Fest Bojack that'll hopefully come out soon. Now, there's a big little thing going on, and I think it's fun. I think it's funny. I don't actually, you know, I don't hold any animosity towards anybody who feels this way, but people in the Legends community are going crazy for this LR Piccolo. I mean, not LR Piccolo, this LF Piccolo, and then the LR Gammas. They're even going as far as to say peak game. The peak game itself, Dokkan Battle, is worse than Legends. I just find it funny that the fandom just flip-flops so easily. It's very funny to me. But I understand it, right? Legends is a lot more hyped than Dokkan right now. We did get a... Oh, my God. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Wait, hold on a second. No way he just dodged that. That was the most random dodge of all time. Okay, let's go ahead and give Cell these. Dude, he's really not able to get a super attack here. Man, really? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do this. Yes, dude. Majin Vegeta's on here. I could have brought the LR. Honestly, I could have brought the LR Majin Vegeta. LR Majin Vegeta, though, it's like you're risking a whole lot running that, man, for sure. Actually, you know what, though? The thing is that LR Majin Vegeta actually, he doesn't have, at least off the top of my head, he doesn't have that restriction on him, right? But I think that he's still way weaker. I don't know, man. It depends. I guess if we wanted to have a little bit more fun, we could bring the LR Majin Vegeta here. He did Easy A like 2 years ago, though, so he's not like the craziest. That's the only thing. Can you believe that LR Majin Vegeta for Global Easy Aid last year? Global is so far behind. It's not even funny. Oh my! It's actually pretty sad how unfortunate Global situation is. It's pretty sad, actually. But yeah, no, we could have brought LR Majin Vegeta. I think he's fine. He still actually, you know what? He still does have a bunch of restrictions, though, doesn't he? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Id Vegeta is just a better choice overall. He probably just is the better choice. But I think if you wanted to run some antics on a team like this, you could very well just bring LR Majin Vegeta just cause. All right, so let's do this. So we're pretty much at 100. I think Frieza's at 170% here, right? He's providing 170% for the team. He is, in fact, doing that. So we're not... Things are pretty messed up for us because we had to run a friend Golden Frieza. The friend Golden Frieza, the LR. A friend LR Golden Frieza. That's what we have to run for the friend slap. And that Frieza is just... He's providing 150%, which I think is just... It's such an outdated... leader skill, man. It is such an outdated leader skill. They need to really buff that. At least 170. Like 170, 160. Like I could do that way more than 150, I feel. Right? It doesn't have to, they don't have to get rid of the, you know what I mean? Like they don't have to totally replace the carnival characters by giving them a 200%. I think 170% would be completely fine. Like that's way more viable to run as a leader than, you know, 150. It just is. It honestly just is. 29. Okay, I'll take that. 29 damage in total. Not bad. Bojack. Okay, buddy. We could give Bojack those. I really, well, actually, wait. Because Frieza's losing his damage reduction on turns that's not even, like, on turns he's not even on. So we're probably just going to take Frieza off, I think. Put Cell in the second slot, and then we'll do this. Now, next stage is definitely going to be a little bit challenging for us. I think it's, is it physical? I think it's a physical phase, isn't it? Or no, it's probably STR, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's the STR. Yeah, he's STR. So next phase, actually, it might not be too much of a challenge for us, I don't think. I don't think it'll be too bad. Look at, oh my god, dude, he's dodging. He's dodging a lot, isn't he? Cell, wait, was he wasn't able to get his 18 key, I don't think. Yeah, we were still unable to get Cell his 18 key. It is a bit unfortunate that Bojack was sealed in that first slot. I really do hate that mechanic. Slot locking is actually the most annoying mechanic in the entire game. Actually, I don't think any other mechanic a boss can do comes anywhere close to that. I would like to see them do more interesting mechanics for bosses in the future, as long as it's not as oppressive as like slot binding. I think slot binding is just unhealthy. It literally ruins the rotation. It's almost like a forced loss. It feels like artificial difficulty to me. That's what it feels like. Yeah, a bit of, dude, that sucks so bad. Let's, okay, sure. We could save those for Cell next turn. Yeah, we'll save those for Cell because Cooler's gonna kill. Oh wait. No, we're not even gonna get Cell because we're on a different. We're not gonna get those for Cell because you're on a different phase next turn. Damn. Okay, that's fine. 4.1 million from Cooler here. Not. I mean, honestly, that's pretty whatever. Like Cooler's just not the craziest to me, man. I don't know how I feel about this Cooler. Like most times, I really. Oh, he didn't finish either, dude. Cooler, you're bad, dude. You're bad. You're bad. You're awful. Actually, just awful. Cooler, I want you to... Oh my god, dude. That is just really bad. He couldn't finish him off, type advantage, or anything else. Like, that's just really depressing. Let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and do this. Wait. Am I tripping? No, I'm not. Okay, what do we want to do here? Like, do we want to keep Bojack in the first slot? Probably not, right? But if we get low enough, Cell could definitely transform. We need to get to 30% HP. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pop a Whis item here. A Whis, I don't think, like, with the amount of defense we have right here, I don't think it's going to be enough to the point where, like, we're tanking everything that this Shenron's doing. But it is going to help. Right, and I think we'll be able to get to 30%. Hopefully we can get Perfect Cell out here. If we get Perfect Cell out here, man, he is going to be God. I think probably one of the most impressive characters on this team. And also, oh my gosh, guys. I'm such a silly Billy. You guys saw a whole rotation where I wasn't recording because the cord messed up. I am so sorry about that, guys. Genuinely so sorry. I'm the worst Dokkan YouTuber of all time. So chances are I'm probably just going to cut like a lot of this out. What happened was, we revived with Metacooler. Just a little quick synopsis. We revived with Metacooler. And now we're on this rotation with Cell and Bojack and everything else like that. We're going to keep Frieza in the first slot. So he's able to soak up a little bit of that damage. We're also just healing so much. We might actually just not be able to see. We might just not see. Yeah, we probably just won't see him, huh? We are not putting Metacooler in the first slot again. No. We're not doing that. Let's do this. Cooler might still get us killed though. I don't think this Cooler is gonna be able to survive attacks from Sin's normals. So silly, dude. So silly. Okay, 141k there from Frieza. He's almost 100% too. That's actually kind of crazy. He has 30% damage reduction. Yeah, I guess he hasn't supered yet though, right? Most of these characters on this team are characters that want to super attack before they get hit. It's actually it's a bit unfortunate. They want to super attack before they get hit with anything. Most of the characters on this team, which is unfortunate because it's like, who am I putting in slot 1? I'm definitely not putting Metacooler in slot 1 after he revives, right? Like that's just that'd be silly. Okay, here's a rotation where, oh, this could be very scary, actually. Okay, so we're on 30% damage reduction. We're gonna pop a Whis. Here we are, we're gonna pop a Whis item. And then what we're going to do is this. And give Cell an 18 key or 12 key super attack. So cool. So cool, so cool. And then Golden Frieza actually just is I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Revived Warriors though, huh? Like I'm playing with this team and it's just like, ugh, man, this team is just not good. It really just like they have good options, right? But the team I don't think is cohesive enough for me to be like, yeah, it's great, it's perfect. Revive Warriors could be a very good team. Number one, if we had more villain releases throughout the years, more villain releases, right? At least this year or next year, I would really like to see more villains come out. So far, I think they're doing okay. They just need to stop making them so wonky. And then also, it'd be nice to see, okay, some more cohesive villain type characters. Look at Frieza taking 100k per normal. Very funny, very funny, very funny. Yes, very funny for sure. Let's pop this. Dude, we are getting so unlucky with how orbs are being set up. Dude, I want to take enough damage to the point where we're able to get down to that percentage, right? 40% is so hard to hit, especially on a team where you're healing like every rotation. Like it definitely becomes hard. 5.3 million. Dude, I hate this cooler. Call me the #1 Metacooler hater. I don't like this unit at all. I'm actually just starting to feel less and less enthused about it. At least like give him guard or something after he revives or anything like that, dude. Like it's actually crazy how compared to every other revival unit, Cooler gets nothing for doing so. I actually think we're dead this rotation because Bojack's gonna get hit with a super attack, isn't he? He is in fact going to get hit with a super attack, so we're just dead. We're just dead. Okay. 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 All right, guys, I'm gonna cut. Alrighty, so here we are. I cut until we got LR, the actual Big Daddy Cell out here. I think now that we have Cell here, this team is we're going to be cooking, right? That last phase, if we get unlucky, things will definitely be bad for us, I think. Hopefully we can get his. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate though. That is unfortunate actually though. Hopefully we can get to a point where we're able to use. I'm gonna be so okay. We're just gonna pop a Whis. Hopefully we get to a point in this video where Shenron, Omega Shenron, if he does launch that super attack that does a bunch of damage to our team. Hopefully that's on a rotation in which we have LR Metacooler here, so that way we're able to put him in that last slot. He's gonna get the revive off, and then that's another three counts until we don't. That's another 3 counts in which we don't really have to worry about that super attack going off, right? So that's gonna be very nice. Anyway, we popped a Whis item here. Let's see how this turn plays out for us. Cell, a bit unfortunate how it's played out for him. Right, he doesn't have the 18 key, but that's fine. That's fine. Cell can still hit like a monster truck. Honestly, is he the hardest hitting character? I think he's the hardest hitting unit on the team right now. I think it's gonna be Cell. Yeah, Bojack can get up to this point. I think. Well, actually, no, he can't. He can't. Bojack could definitely cook though. 6.4 million. Yeah, I just think Cell's cap is way higher than a lot of these other people. The Metacooler and Frieza and stuff like that, right? Obviously, like Frieza's meant to take damage for those first few turns, and then he gets the 30% damage reduction, which isn't bad. But Cell is just going to be that damage dealer and then a great tank all throughout. If we can get the key off, that'd be huge. And if we can get some good key, that'd also be really, really good for us. Like good key orbs, right? Key orbs are very crucial for Cell, obviously. Okay. Let's go ahead. I've actually really enjoyed the idea of throwing... we did bring the AGL Metacooler, right? We're going to keep him in the first slot, I think. I think once we get to Inch Shenron, though, we might throw Golden Freeze in the first slot, just because he has the damage reduction. It is a lot better than just raw defense from Cooler here. Cooler is more of a second slot unit anyway, right? After he builds up, I think. He's definitely a little bit more of a second slot unit to me. He feels that way. But Frieza will be fine with the damage reduction he has, and then especially mine, because mine is 90%, right? His defense will be high enough to take at least some normals from Omega Shenron here. I've said so many times in this video. Oh my god. Okay, well here we are. 8.77 from Cooler there. Here's a little turn. This is gonna be a little funny actually. Oh dude, oh my god. We can pop. Okay, you know what? We're actually gonna do that. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. So, give me a second. Give me a second. You notice how little damage Metacooler did there, man? Height disadvantage too. It's so upsetting what Metacoolers do. It's actually so depressing. Okay, so let's... Alright, we gotta check out. Let's go ahead and... Well, I think we'll keep selling the first slot. Is it gonna be dangerous that we keep selling the first slot? Maybe. Give me a sec. Okay, so I think we're okay risking selling the first slot. We did get a couple of his key orbs that he needed. Right, not all of them, obviously, but I think our main worry actually is probably just Frieza in that last slot there, huh? It might actually just be Frieza who gets us killed here. My Frieza's 100%. He's at 140k. Yeah, this could be bad for us actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, Frieza being here on this rotation right now, actually. Oh my God, Cell. Oh my god, after he super attacks, he should be okay though. Cell's gonna do a bajillion quadrillion damage here. Omega's not killing. Oh, dude, please. He didn't get an additional. That's so unfortunate. Dude, we did so much damage to him. He dodged! This is such an unlucky run. Actually, so unlucky. Dude, let me explain to you what happened there. Cell has, he gets additional through his passive, right? He does get additional through his passive with the key orbs obtained. Maybe we didn't get enough. And then Freeze is, yeah, Freeze, this was, okay, whatever. All right, we're gonna cut. Alrighty, this time, I am just a little bit more confident. We did have a countdown last turn, right? So that gives me the impression that we're probably gonna get one this turn as well. So I want to be careful in who I put in the last slot here, right? Because we could very well just put Cooler in the last slot, and then he doesn't count down, and then we just lose. But I'm tempted to believe that, because it's always happened that way, right? At the very last minute, or the very last slot, right? Omega Shenron gets that last countdown, and then it's over. So I think what we're going to do is something like this. That's really annoying. So, okay, buddy. Let's go ahead and give Cell these. And then we do have a Whis item here, so keep that in mind. And then we're going to give him those, I think. Okay. So this rotation, man, could go very, very good or very, very bad. It solely depends. We already got one countdown here. I think I'm going to predict we get one on the second slot, and then that third rotation is just boom. We get hit with a million, trillion, quadrillion damage, and then that's just the end of the run, right? This is taking me a couple days to do, by the way. as most of these runs are going to. I feel like videos are going to be pushed out a little bit slower just based on like how long these runs are going to be taking me to do with teams like this. I plan on making a series where I'm going with weaker teams and then throwing them into red zone or stuff like that, right? Does he count down here? He does, in fact, count down. Okay, so it looks like my prediction is correct. So it looks like he's going to count down. He's going to count down the first turn. And then on that second turn, he's going to go, he's going to count down twice. And then this third slot attack is going to be a super in some sort of way. Yeah, okay. We were right on that. All right. It feels good to be right. It definitely feels good to be right. We didn't die. We did not die there. So that could be very scary for us, actually. Okay. Oh man, what do we want to do here? This could be tough for us, actually. This could be a very tough situation here. I want to get my... Hold on, give me a second. All right, so I've done my thinking. I've done my brain math, my statistical analysis of this situation. And I do believe that this is a losing turn right here. This is very well going to be a losing turn. Frieza, if he takes a super attack in the first slot, Cooler I think will be fine after he takes some. I think he'll be fine after he super attacks, right? Bojack will definitely also be a candidate of selling here for sure. He could definitely very well just sell us. So this situation is just sticky. It's just sticky. Yeah, dude, we're taking 100k. I think after a super attack, Frieza's gonna be okay though. He can additional, can't he? He can get an additional super attack, right? And then I think he'll be fine defensively, at least for normals. I think he'll be okay. Okay, that is nice. Him getting the additional there is nice. That's gonna get his defense up a little bit more than it is right now. I do think that like Frieza on this turn, right, is pretty bad. Bojack is not surviving. We need Cooler to hit an additional super attack crit, otherwise. Bojack's just not going to be able to finish him. Yeah, okay. Well, it's just over, I think. It's just over. This run, this whole little thing is just, it's not good. It's just not good. I have not enjoyed this run at all, man. Every last minute. Oh, wow. Look at Bo. If only we didn't have to take so many. I should have just put. Whatever. All right, last little one. Okay, so if you don't know, and if you're like new to this channel or coming in and you got interested in the video and stuff like that, typically how I like to do these videos is if I lose on a specific phase of a boss, I like to do the stuff off camera until I get to that part of the boss. Well, I did my last run right on this event, and I got one shot. So. It's pretty fun. I got one shot, guys. That's always so hilarious. Put Metacooler, AGL Metacooler in the first slot. Try to get him build up. The boss super attacks instantly, and then it's just death. So yeah, unfortunately, that's how that happened. Maybe I'll do a part 2 of this video later on. It's just everything that we're doing right now just is not turning out right, and maybe it's a skill issue. You could say it's a skill issue in the comments. I don't care, but it's a bit annoying. So part 2, maybe. Let's hope that this team gets a couple of buffs. I do think it is an eye-opening experience. This team needs a better leader for sure. A better leader. I think a better leader honestly would I think a better leader makes or breaks this team, right? So anyway. Yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate anybody who stayed and watched the video until the very end. It means the world to me. You guys are great and awesome. And comment down below what you guys think of Revive Warriors. I think it probably needs a new leader. I think the team will be fine if it gets a new leader. But other than that, and then a couple buffs, right, obviously. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every last one of you. If you stayed in this far, go ahead and follow me on all my socials down below. It means the world. And I'll see you all in the next one.